You're watching a horror movie and nothing scary has happened yet, but your heart is still racing. An unknowing character is walking down a hallway and your anxiety builds with every step they take. You know there's something terrible at the end of the hallway, but have you ever stopped to think about why? When you understand how that tension is created, you can create that same feeling of dread in your own horror videos. Hey everyone, it's JJ from Filmora, here to empower your inner video creator. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you 5 filming and editing techniques to build suspense. Are you ready to scare your viewers? Let's start. First, let's talk about lingering shots. As a viewer, you have a sense of how long you expect a shot to last. Lingering on a character for a bit longer than the audience expects is a great way to start making them feel uncomfortable. You don't want to pause for too long so that your audience becomes bored instead of scared, but holding that pause just long enough to build that anticipation so that they become anxious to see what you're going to cut to next. It's like being at the peak of a roller coaster. You hold your breath thinking you're about to plummet, but it waits just that extra second long before you actually go. It's kind of like that. Next up are fast cuts. So this might seem contradictory to the first point, but cutting in between shots faster than the viewer anticipates is another way to build tension. Lingering shots make viewers feel anxious, but rushed ones create a feeling of panic. If you want to create a panic-induced series of fast cuts, remember to build up to them gradually. Start slow and then pick up the pace. Fast cuts force your audience to be more aware of their senses as they start to pick up what is happening. So as a video creator, you get to control the chaos. A creepy soundtrack is essential to any horror movie. Creating tension is about pacing. Same as with cuts. Drawn out notes that have no melody will create a feeling of dread and creepiness. And faster, high-pitched notes, like faster cuts, will create a feeling of panic. To learn more about using music in horror, check out our recent video on horror sound effects. When we see the emotions on a character's face, we begin to empathize, and therefore we start to feel what they're feeling. And that's why a close-up of a character's face when they're afraid can help scare the audience. Close-ups also restrict the audience view of the full screen. They are forced to only see one specific visual and have to draw a conclusion on their own. And your viewer's imagination can be a powerful thing. Just try not to rely on this technique too heavily, because if it's overused, it won't be as effective. Combining close-ups with shots that linger too long or cut away really fast is a great horror technique. The last technique we're going to talk about is using a lot of negative space. Negative space is all the space in your frame that isn't taken up by your subject, usually a human. You can fill this space with walls, doors, trees, or even just shadows. Audiences expect there to be a comfortable balance between a subject and the negative space because this is how it's normally done with TV shows and movies. So playing with what the viewer is expecting by adding more negative space can add that feeling of uncomfortability and build tension. It also helps emphasize that the character is alone or potentially helpless. For example, if you see a character in a room with a lot of space, they appear small and also vulnerable. And there you have it. Those are some tricks on how you can build tension in your videos. What's something that always scares you in horror films? And are you going to use these techniques in your next video? Let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. I'll see you guys next time. Keep creating!